And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, we're starting off with that storm tracker again because it's another warm day, another clear sky. And while you may have seen clouds here and there, of course, it was partly cloudy down in the valley. We were seeing those temperatures still skyrocket back up into those 42, 43 range in Pocatello, closer to those upper 30s near Idaho Falls. But that warming trend is going to continue as we hit closer to Tuesday and Wednesday after that 3-day weekend that we've been enjoying for now. And of course, as I zoom that out, you'll see that moisture off in the distance, but we're not getting it just yet. There is another band of clouds. You can see that band starting to branch off right there. That's going to hit us tonight, so expect those mostly cloudy conditions tonight. But another cold night as well. So the temperatures are kind of flipping back and forth. Those warm mid-40s for during the day, and then those frigid almost single digits during the night. So it is another bipolar day today as well. And as we hit that future tracker, take a look. Staying clear, but just over near Chalice, you'll see a little bit of those clouds. Maybe a snow shower here and there. But as we hit the Snake River Plain, you can tell that doesn't get anywhere near us. So we're seeing another clear day moving forward. Now, as we hit what we see tonight, I mentioned clear and cold in the Snake River Plain. Those clouds not necessarily getting all the way out here. 20 in Pocatello, 14 in Idaho Falls, 9 out there in St. Anthony. Central Mountain's very similar, mostly clear. 18 in Chalice, 20 in Salmon, a little bit more clouds than what the Snake River Plain are seeing. And of course, finally, for the Highlands of West Wyoming, mostly clear and frigid, the coldest out of all of the regions. 6 in Island Park, -1 in Jackson, very cold up in Yellowstone as well with a -3. So even though we're seeing those 40s, those nighttime, it's still January, those nighttime temperatures are very cold. And as we move into Tuesday, those Highlands and Western Wyoming do see a little bit of a warm up. Clouds build because of that band I pointed out earlier. 32 in Island Park, 28 in Jackson, so hovering around that freezing line, but at this time of year we're used to that being much lower, much farther below the freezing line. Central Mountains very similar, clouds build, 36 in Chalice, 41 in Salmon, so very warm in the Central Mountains while those clouds move through, and clouds will return to the Snake River Plain with 41 in Pocatello, 39 in Idaho Falls, but that warm up is not done just yet. Take a look at the full 7-day forecast. We're seeing 40s all the way through until that snow starts to make its way in. Thursday with a 48, 37 for Friday, and on and off moisture all week long, but the temperatures have been warm enough, you're only going to see that mix even though it's January. Usually we see that heavy snow the worst for December, January, so it is a nice change of pace kind of to see that mix instead. Idaho Falls very similar, warming up to a 44 on Thursday, then turning that back around, getting back below freezing for next weekend, and you can tell that turns to snow for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday once we hit next week. Teton area very similar, but not as warm, only getting up to 40 for Thursday, which is still an accomplishment for the Teton area. And then once we hit Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can tell those temperatures drop like a rock all the way to 25 for Saturday when that snow is moving through for next weekend. Then the Central Mountains seeing Thursday, Friday with a mix, Sunday, Monday with that snow. So you can tell that the temperatures are going to drop very fast. 47 for Thursday, going all the way down to 27 in a 2-day span. So that's a 20-degree drop for that Friday, Saturday span. Now, as we hit we're seeing a lot of those highs be very high, and yesterday's high in Pocatello was over 10 degrees above the average. True or false? We'll have the answer coming up.